Greetings and salutations. My name is Michael Schwahn, and welcome to episode number 12 of an ongoing series, First Impression. Today's impression is going to focus on the animated television series, The Devil is a Part-Timer. Devil's Part-Timer was created by Satoshi Wagahara and launched initially as a light novel in February of 2011. It was then turned into a manga in February of 2012, and then in April of 2013 it found its way into having an anime adaptation. The anime adaptation is licensed by Siren Visual, Funimation, and Manga Entertainment, which means that there is actually a hope that this won't just be episode number 4 of Content ID Incorporated, but it's kind of up in the air over as a whole, especially because the only place that I can find to stream The Devil is a Part-Timer right now is on Netflix, which I don't fully know how that interacts with everything. It could be a good thing, but my brain just tells me that it's not. But we'll see. If you're watching this, you're seeing this right now, that means we managed to figure something out. Either we were able to appeal the Content ID hit, or it's on Facebook, or who knows what or where else. Now, what do we know about The Devil is a Part-Timer? Not much. I know that from what a little bit I read on the internet and from the recommendation itself that was made to us on our Discord server, that it is about the devil, Satan himself, trying to take over the world, and he is thwarted and must retreat to modern-day Tokyo. And he's unable to get out of modern-day Tokyo because of how low his power level is at that point in time. Yes, power levels. And so he fills this time by getting a part-time job. And from there, hilarity just ensues, because it's meant to be a comedy, at least by my initial understanding. And that's really all I know. I know that it is a very loved series, and a lot of people are hoping for a second season of it, and has just never come across. So who really knows what's going to happen to it from here, but I have not seen it, and I was recommended to watch it, and people asked that I put it on First Impression, so here we are. Without further ado, let's begin.
I am watching.
Get to
play around with volume levels, like always. Alright. Narration.
それは闇の生き物がうごめく魔界を滑る恐怖と残酷の代名詞
I don't care for bouncing the subtitles from top to bottom. I don't like that. Especially when you're apparently okay with it being over top of text that's already there. Alright, anyway. The Lords of the Apocalypse.
アルシエル、マラコーダ、4人の悪魔大元帥、4つの大陸を攻める。
Oh. Dude, he looks cool. Birds evil? Yes, apparently the birds are evil. Animals are evil. And they were thwarted by the hero. Good began to triumph. Okay. Oh. Till it found its way to Devil's Door. Cool.
You could just hush it to burn!
Oh. Oh, he didn't care. can't really tell who's good and evil right now. That looks evil. That looks like the good guy. Oh, it cut off one of his horns.
Push it, Jack! Max on watch. Push check Satan. Has it to punch? Will keep pick check match.
That doesn't sound like Japanese. I mean, it might not be. I have actually no idea.
I hope push check. Push ega yuki. Crop hats and this. Flash and taste the vocal. They are fixed their tire. I object no test has to bell. Axe and taste
Okay.
Sick up high. Push check. I could go. I could give you.
Got fucked up. Realized I was like cutting off my arm over here because I was resting it on my water cup.
Is this bunch ducks? Yaksof Alshe. Their cake, thank you, usually a joke cake.
そこのお二人さん、ちょっとだけ時間いいかな。
ジャパン、そのウォークベック、コーク向かい。そこをファン欲しい。おっと、外人さんですよ。
お兄さんたち、日本語わかる？怪我してるみたいだけど、喧嘩でもしたの？
フク、ジャパン、やのほせやく。天クジェング、初エグク、イグキキクイ。アシェ。そのユージェジョクエク。Yeah, no
kidding. Good way to get yourself thrown in prison.
熱くないのかね。
あれっすよ、コスプレっすよ。この辺じゃあんま見ないっすけどね。
Always an excuse.
警ら係の佐々木です。軽度傷害事件発生の模様。
Kudis Kuch Kairo Tokshi Tsukeva. Weke is Tokshi. If chips has a fucking Zik has an energy Shuekish. Look up Jokak.
Aha, being confused by the common car.
How to be hot? Quick game. Luno Coke. Look fire.
Yeah, okay, buddy. Apparently your magic doesn't work here. That's probably for the best. Want to eat that?
This is katsudon. Okay?
Katsudon.
Yes, yes.
He still has some sort of ability. Of course, he's literally Satan, so I hope he'd have like retain some power here.
まあ、本当はこういうのダメなんだけどね。あんたら被害者だし、僕のおごりってことで。
Ooh, that was cool.
Alsha. Satan! ちょっとダメだよ、勝手に入ってきちゃ。ルイ。あ、はい。パシュチェックサタン。アップガックスウォーク、コークチェビー。ウィクチェック、I will jump in work power on jet zone. Footage focus. How you just taking over chap.
You know, I'm really curious if this is an actual language that they're speaking, because it sounds like it could be.
その首都に当たるのが今この地である東京であり、この建物は警察署という場所のようだ。警察は社会の秩序を守る国家機構の一つらしい。なるほど。ではそのテーブルの上のものはカツドゥン。この国にあるごく一般的な料理だ。カツドゥン。なるほど。力強い響きだ。興味深い。
There's something fantastic. This almost like a reverse isekai. It's incredible.
魔王や悪魔といった存在は全て空想上のものであり、実在しないとされているのだ。魔力が存在しない？そんなバカな。なるほど。では魔力不足のせいで我々は悪魔の姿を保てなくなったのですね。ああ。しかしそれが剥げ落ちた姿がこれとはな。案外人間というものは全ての生き物の根幹を成しているのかもしれない。
Yeah, we're kind of like cockroaches in that aspect.
おそらくこの世界やゲートの作用によるものでしょう。
And the gate.
俺はまだ若干の魔力を残している。流れ出るのを止めるのはなかなか骨だがな。お前はどうだ、アルシエル。
Not a damn. Do you need a ride?
魔王様、これは。いや、多分魔力による作用ではあるまい。なるほど。魔力は放出量を調整すればすぐ枯渇することはない。問題は再び蓄える手段がないということだ。だが架空とはいえ、魔力や魔法の概念があるなら。
Holy Potter, blood of a sorcerer and a dragon.
俺たちの残された道はその手段を見つけ出し、魔力を回復させることだ。それまではこの人間たちのルールに従い、この世界で生きていくしかない。なんという過酷な現実か。そのためにはまず
Take over the
こ
world.
の区役所で戸籍と住民票を手に入れる。次は銀行に口座を作る。
At least he's a smart guy.
その紙はこの国の通貨だ。あの警察の人間から拝借。
I borrowed it. You're not giving it back.
さっき適当に作った。さすが。
どうぞ。
残るはフドゥさんやで活動拠点を手に入れる。俺たち家が探してられます。
どんな条件の物件をお探しで？
ボー、コーチ、ヤクソン、アウシェル、イエス、ワクペ、ホッペ、ヘツ、ルナワ、ハツクラン、ベイブクラ、レイズ、ワク、アイビクジャミクス、ハツ、マイ。
Oh my
こちら
god.
の大家さんが非常に奇特な方でして、はっきり申し上げて、お客様のような身元不確かな方を率先して引き受けるとおっしゃっているんです。
シェグ、アルナフォタ。じゃあ、エフスジューゼフォー、シェクズクシム、アンクスジット、クープシェ。
この
Six rooms, that's what's
201号
up.
室になります。
Oh, they're renting one room. Okay. Hey man, work with what you got.
ごきげんよう。
Is it human?
あなた方が今回入居を希望されるお二人ですもんね。
こちらのアパートの隣に住んでらっしゃるオーナーさんです。
芝美希です。美希は美しいに輝くと書きますの。あ、でも気軽にミキティと呼んでくださって結構ですのよ。
聖地。魔王様、本当にここでよかったのですか？この世界には臥薪嘗胆という言葉があるらしい。このような魔王城もまた一興だ。魔王様、ここから新しい一歩を踏み出そうでは。
He's tired. There he goes.
魔王様、魔王様、魔王様。
Man, straight to the hospital, huh?
まさかこの体、食事が必要だったとは。人間の体ですからね。 しかもあの天敵とやら1回分で魔王城1月分の家賃と同等だと。これを泣き面に蜂とこの国では言うらしいぞ。
Yeah, no kidding.
しかし
Although you guys have made major headway, like just right out the gate.
聞くところによると国民健康保険とにかくこの人間社会ではお金こそが必要不可
You
欠。
damn right it is.
これ以上魔力も消費できんとなれば残された手段はただ一つ。それは一体
Get a job.
あ、間違えた。バカ野郎！履歴書だってただじゃねえんだぞ。よし、魔王貞夫と芦屋四郎。この名前変じゃないですかね。
No.
今さら言うな。もう戸籍作っちゃったんだから。
I love these guys. These guys are awesome. Like, they're super resourceful. Which, I mean, I guess, you know, like, it was, you know, Satan himself and was the leader of an army and his, like, general and stuff, but still.
もう少し計画的にお金を使われてはいかがですか。十分計画的だろう。夏を前に冷蔵庫は必要だし、洗濯機も長期的に見ればコインランドリーより安くつく。
Yep.
自転車はバイトの行き来に必須だ。そういうことを言ってるのではありません。分割払いという手もあったのではないかということです。
That's fair.
俺ローンって嫌いだ。
That's fair.
あのですね。だいたい分割払いは手数料かかるだろう。
That's
俺
fair.
実体のないものにお金払いたかない。ではお聞きしますよ、魔王様。
Why is the fridge filled with ice
キュウリ
cream?
とキュウリと牛乳でどうやって次の給料日まで食いつなんておつもりですか。それは別に一文なしになったわけじゃないし、財布にはまだ金が残ってるし、それにほらバイト先のまかないとか。
Whoa.
死にますよ。これから給料日まで毎日毎食ハンバーガーとポテトオンリーですか。スーパーサイズミーですか。若いうちからハイカロリー高コレステロールで毎日を過ごしてた10年後が楽しみですね。期間前に生活習慣病で急性しなければいいですね。確かに心配なさをしなければいけませんね。実際に心配なさをまとめて今日は大事です。本来は金メダルと健康保障第一位であればなのに。うるせえ。バイトの時間だ。魔王様、説教は帰ってから。違います。傘。行くぞっていう暗号。
He named his bike Dolahan. Okay.
さて、私も出かける準備をしますか。
I love these two. These two are delightful. Is that his umbrella? Oh, okay, it's clear. Okay. From here it looked like it was just, well, you know, not. Hello. Third major character. You have a unique hair color.
よかったら使って。俺バイト先すぐそこだから、駅前のマグロになると。
じゃあ
それ捨てちゃってもいいから。うおー、冷てー。
Aw, yeah, McRonald.
今週はキャンペーン商品の地区売上1位がかかった大事な1週間。必ずやブラックペッパーポテトの売上ベストを更新してやる。さあいらっしゃいませ。ご注文はお決まりですか。
チーズバーガーとコーラの S サイズ。
ご一緒にただいまキャンペーン期間中のブラックペッパーポテトもいかがですか。
いや、いいです。
そうこういう小さな積み重ねがいつか魔王として復活するために必要なのだ。1000円お預かりします。
チキンバーガーとアイスコーヒーハピネスセットで730円になります。
A happiness
あと
meal.
もしよろしければ電子レンジをお
They
使い
have a
になられ
microwave
ますか。
there?
レンジで調理できる離乳食をお持ちであればご一緒に温めますけれど。
Oh my goodness.
じゃあお願いできますか。
かしこまりました。
赤ちゃんの離乳食のことにまで気づくなんて。
ああ、さっきの時間のある時はやっぱお客さんのニーズに応じた柔軟な対応が
He's like a super accommodating, like super nice dude who just happens to be the devil.
社会人って感じで。
まあバイトだけどね。
So what is he doing?
また職を失ったぞ、アシア。アルシエルとお呼びください。そもそも俺らの目的はエンテイスラに戻ることであって日銭を稼ぐことではないぞ。まあおっしゃる通りですが お前は魔力を取り戻す手段を
Ah,
探し
he's
出せ。
doing research.
俺が働いて金を稼ぐ。お前は頭を使え。この世界にも魔王や魔力という概念があるんだ。その元を探し出せば、あるいは魔力を回復する手段もあると。ああ、魔力を取り戻した暁にはエンテイスラだけじゃない、この世界も支配してやろうじゃないか。魔王様。魔王だ。かしこまりました。このアルシエル、魔王様の波動への道、必ずや探し出してみせます。
He's gonna be reading like Lord of the Rings and Harry Potter and shit to try and figure out how magic works in this world that doesn't have magic.
今日入った新人、なかなか優秀でさ。って完全に下っ端ではありませんか、魔王様。魔王様が下っ端なら私は一体どうなってしまうのですか。はあ、とは言ったものの、こっちに進展があるわけでもなし、本だけじゃ推測することしかできないしな。
Man, that would be so frustrating. Knowing magic exists and you just can't, like, use it.
うん、そうだね。
He cares none.
ちーちゃん。はい。誰にだってミスはある。だって今月6度目なんですよ。ポテトゆかり
Oh, that's nothing.
そうだね。2日に1度は撒いてるね。みんなが接客してる時掃除してる私って、このままじゃ床からお芋が生えちゃいます。
That would be amazing. I have worked in fast food. You will make mistakes all the time, and it won't matter.
木崎さんと呼びなさい。そろそろ混み始めた。休憩終わったらフル稼働してくれ。キャンペーン1位にはここからが勝負だ。頼むぞ。あとそれから芋巻きはほどほどにしとけよ、佐々木。はい。マグロバーガーのセット。ブラックペッパーポテト L サイズ単品お願いします。
My understanding also from what I've heard is that McDonald's in Japan is like an actual like place that you could go to and not just something that you do when you're broke and depressed.
売り上げ1位取れる。お、まだ上がってない。まさか故障？ブラックペッパーだけに故障？なんて言ってる場合じゃない。どうする？このままじゃキャンペーン1位どころか。
Are you gonna use magic to finish cooking some French fries?
使うか。残された魔力。
Oh my god.
魔力はいざという時のために残しておいてください。
It's an emergency. I need to make French fries.
どうした？
終わった。
魔王さんのせいじゃないんですし、夜には修理間に合うみたいですし。
マー君、ちょっといい？
はい。なんだ急に。もしや1位達成ならずの責任を取らされるとか。いや、あれ俺が壊したわけじゃ
How
ない
could you
し。
break it?
まさかさっき魔力を使おうとしたことが怪しまれたか？
お待たせ。こいしょ。まあ楽にしなさい。悪い話じゃないよ。
Nice.
さっき管轄事業所から認可の連絡があってね。
ああ。
魔王貞夫、本日より永久クルーに昇進だ。
Devil's making progress.
永久クルーだぞ芦屋。時給アップだ。
The sheer level of positivity in this guy, I love it.
あの後、あなたの店に行ったわ。
あ、そうなんだ。気づかなかったよ。声かけてくれればよかったのに。
ずっと向かいの本屋から観察してたの。
あ？
外見があまりに違うし、勘違いかと思ったけど、魔力を使おうとしたでしょ。
魔力ってまさか。
なぜあなたがマグロナルドでバイトしてるの？魔王サタン。
勇者エミリア。
Wait, why are they there? Oh, that's how this ends? Okay. Starts in 12, 11. No, you ain't starting. How do I make it stop? No, don't stop it. Exit full screen. Do I need to click on this to get to the plot? I do. Okay. So the hero came with them. Cute. Interesting. Quirky. They didn't look very heroic or like they were about to slay Satan as they did before they escaped. I wonder if that means that he brought everyone here. Who knows? I don't know. we only get to watch one episode, so I guess we'll just stop there. In any case, I will pass it back to myself after I take some time to think about what I just watched and get this big, stupid, shit-eating grin off my face and be able to speak normally. So, see you in just a moment. Peace.
Okay, so, the devil is a part-timer. Well, there's a few things that immediately I'd want to kind of draw attention to. One, obviously, I was enjoying it. I was having a great time. I was sitting there laughing, and I think, that's a lot of the goal in mind with the show, is it wants you to, smile and have a good time and laugh at it and stuff like that. It does a great job of doing that. There's a few things that, just a couple of quick notes that I want to just make that I, as I think back over it, that are, noteworthy. One is that, so the first episode opens with that initial sequence of setting up the world that we don't see at all, not really anyway, of, where Satan is from and his generals and these 4 islands that he's attacking and this hero that comes in and is stopping him. And so, all that exposition didn't mean a whole lot in terms of the anime. It might have more weight in the light novels because you have more time and room and things to actually give those things weight and importance. But the point that I'm actually trying to get at is those sequences there were animated on such a different level than the show was once he started working at McDonald's or McRonald's. I want to see more of that anime. And it doesn't even need to be this setting or anything like that, but the animation style of his generals casting the spells and the battle sequences, I need to see an anime that uses that uses that design, that build, that direction. That looked awesome. And then we went to the very flat textures, not very much depth, which is not a bad thing. It's very standard for anime. And you once you've watched enough anime, you don't even really notice it, but there was this very, very jarring shift from seeing the undead guy at his awesome hand with this aggressive, deep, intense artwork that is still being animated to, hi, would you like some burgers and fries? And while the tonal shift wasn't as jarring, the animation shift for me was super jarring. And if it wasn't so good to so standard, it's not even bad, it's just regular standard, it wouldn't have been a big deal. But I want to see an anime that is animated in the style that this anime started out with. But, okay, so now moving on to a couple other things. I love... Okay. Go ahead and take this, cut this statement, and use it as much as we want. I love Satan. He is incredible. His character... I would be amazed if anyone couldn't like his character. Because for being Satan, for being the devil, boy is he an upbeat guy. Which, I mean, I guess nothing has ever actually really said that the devil couldn't be an upbeat guy. But boy is he a positive mind. Getting raises and promotions at work, and he's just living life to its fullest as a 21-year-old dude in Japan. But... so power to him, though. He lost his kingdom, his magical powers and everything, and is now trying to get back to his realm, but has to survive in the lowly world of man with minimal magic and no money. But man, is he a resourceful guy, right? Which, I mean, if you're a general and leading, or, a leader, this commander, and, have all these generals and the armies in front of you, you can't be an idiot. At least we hope not. And so he just immediately, just was on top of it, ready to go. Okay, well, we need identities, we need money, we need a place to live, we need a place to stay, we're going to need more money. And he just immediately went into the building process while still being this relatively happy dude, which was great. It was this really cool dynamic, but they don't need to play on it of oh man, he's super calculative and he's so deep and edgy. It's no, he's just him. He doesn't have edge. He doesn't need edge. He is just a really... talented isn't quite the word that I want. He just... capable? He's very capable. And that was cool. And I mean, obviously, we're probably going to see some shenanigans and stuff involving him working. And, I do enjoy, though, that it's save your magic. You can't get much magic in this world because Earth has no magic. But he's like working at his job, and he's like, oh crap, the fries didn't cook because the fryer broke. Should I use what little magic I have to cook the fries because they're important to my being right now? I guess, you got some priorities. Sure, guy. One I'm gonna go on to another hang up though, is at the end of the episode of this first episode, we see this young girl that he met earlier in the show, and it turns out that she is, the sacred hero that had the sacred sword and stuff like that. Two problems. One, we didn't see her go with him. And two, here's the bigger issue that I had though, is like he knew her name, knew she was the sacred hero, and they didn't really indicate that they knew each other on any level beforehand. It was just the hero in the armor. She had this big helmet on and the sacred sword, and he was the devil. And I think it's just because it was a light novel first, and it's a book, so they probably had a lot more setup in the light novel that they not even raced, but not even sprinted, just jetted through as fast as they could to get to the setup and principle of the show. I would not be surprised in any capacity if the first episode that we just watched was an entire novel, because of how fast everything went, which isn't necessarily bad as long as it's presented well. As an example, one of the shows that I like a lot, Danmachi, or Is It Wrong to Pick Up Girls or Try to Pick Up Girls in a Dungeon, its first season is only 12 or 13 episodes long, and I think it's episode 9 is when he meets his blacksmith, Welf Croso, and that whole episode is one novel. And you would never know it from watching the show because it feels like a very fluid, natural dynamic of moving the story along. But they cover an entire book in one 20-minute episode, and I kind of get the feeling that that's what we just did, is covered most, if not all, of one entire book in this very first episode. Because they raced through the exposition, the setup, the going to Earth, setting everything up on Earth, getting a job, losing a job, getting a job, all of that, just sprinted through it. And that's why I think that we might have actually already went through a book in that very first 20-minute episode. That said though, I loved it. I thought it was great. I will definitely watch more of it, and probably enjoy every second of it, and then and then join the people that recommended this to me in the sadness that it will not get another season. We don't know for certain. I mean, we're in a very strange time for anime right now. Things that we never thought would get another season are getting another season. And I mean, they just announced 10 more years of content for Code Geass. So who knows, maybe we will get some more at some point, but the general consensus of the internet right now is that we won't see any more of it for reasons X, Y, and Z that I haven't actually read into. Which is a bummer because I'm initially very, very sold on this show. While I do feel like they race through things, this is the idea behind this show on this channel is look how good this hook was. That was a great hook. That just grabs you and says, this is something you should watch it. Here's why you should watch it. And you're like, sold, awesome, great. Give me more. I have nothing else to say on it. Now, as I've mentioned a few times, both in the intro and in the outro, this was a recommendation. It was recommended by users on our Discord server. So if you want to join our Discord server, there is a link in the description down below. Also, catch up with us on social media. If you'd prefer to make recommendations to us on Twitter or Facebook, you can do so in those locations as well. And if you want to help us out, give us a follow, give us a like on this video, hit that subscribe button. Or if you really want to help us out, we do have a Patreon link down in the description below where you can just help support the show, help pay for things. We would sincerely appreciate it. Next week, we are going to do an indie game. It is our first indie game from my immediate recollection. Actually, I think Celeste was technically an indie game and then just became so renowned and widespread that almost no one considers it an indie game anymore. It's just this critically acclaimed, award-winning game that is Celeste. But we are not playing Celeste. We already played Celeste. We are going to be playing a detective mystery game called Unheard. I came across this game completely by chance when I was shopping for other games, and I was like, all right, I want to play this. It just looked like something that I wanted to play, and so we are going to throw that up next week. So we are going to be playing Unheard. It is a detective mystery game that is mostly focusing on, well, what you can hear or what wasn't heard on the initial attempt to solve a case or solve a crime or anything along those lines. So, all that said, if you do intend to check out another one of our videos, or if you catch us in the Twitch live stream, thank you and enjoy.